ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Tech Showdown. My name is Kevin, this is my co-host Teddy, and today I'm bringing you another non-reference GTX1080 Ti unboxing and overview. It's this guy right here, the Gigabyte AORUS Xtreme Edition 1080 Ti. So yeah, this guy should be quite interesting. We tested the Xtreme Edition GTX 1080 and that was phenomenal, so I expect good things out of this guy also. So let's jump in then with this unboxing. Open this guy up for you guys. There we go. So as always with 1080 Ti's, you expect very nice packaging, and that's what it looks like we're going to be getting with this guy. Not really quick. Okay, so this is similar to what we got with that MSI from a few days ago, if you remember that video. Very nice packaging here. Open this up to see what it comes with. So you get a big AORUS care pamphlet. We'll talk about that a bit later, but yes, you are seeing correctly. This is a 4-year warranty on this guy. Absolutely crazy. The VR link, we'll also go over that when we get to the I/O. Large number of I/O ports on this guy. Okay, and that's it. Registration stuff. You just get a driver CD here also, which you don't need these days. It's interesting why they still include these. I would imagine anyone buying this graphics card has an internet connection, and you would just download GeForce Experience and just be done with it like that. So you also just get the standard dual 6-pin to 8-pin power connector there. That's okay. I doubt, again, anyone buying a graphics card of this price point will be needing that. Man, this is so heavy. I thought that MSI Gaming X 1080 Ti, my rig, was heavy. This is just phenomenal. My goodness, these are just so big. Alright, let's open this guy up, man. Oh. Boom. So Brian over at, get this out first. There we go. So Brian over at Tech City, who I do a live show with called the Tech Lounge, I actually weighed the cooler on this guy and it came in at like 1 kilogram. And yeah, I believe it. This thing is seriously heavy. So let's first start with the GPU it comes with. So of course you get the 16 nanometer FinFET GP102 Pascal GPU with 3,584 CUDA cores, getting 224 texture units, 88 ROPS. The base clock on this guy is 1,632 megahertz and a boost clock of 1,746 megahertz in its OC mode. GPU Boost 3.0 will bring that higher. From my experience, and a guess off the top of my head, I would dare to say that it will probably boost over 2,000 megahertz straight out of the box, which would be very impressive for such a beefy GPU like the GP102. Yeah, so that would be ridiculous. That's what I think, but we won't know until we chuck it in the rig and test it out. Now TDP wise, coming with a 250 watt TDP, recommended power supply of 600 watts and a thermal limit of 91 degrees. Now memory wise, coming with 8, it's not a 1080, it's coming with 11 gigabytes of GDDR5X at 11.4 gigabits per second. That's on a 352-bit bus. So that's all very good there. Crazy amount of memory bandwidth, and this GPU is extremely powerful. Very, very powerful GPU in this guy. So let's go over the cooler then. So this one is really quite good. This is what I like to call the WindForce stacker, because the fans are overlapping. They're like stacked on top of each other. Gigabyte's gone through so many names. It was like WindForce and G1 Gaming, and now like the AORUS, like Extremes, like this. But yeah, that's what I like to call it anyway. So yeah, it's a huge, huge cooler on this guy. It's absolutely massive. Now, the heatsink itself is also humongous. And that's coming with an angular fin design. They say that's really good. It just helps get better surface contact, better heat dissipation, so that's always good. It's coming with their composite heat pipes, which increase heat transfer by 29% apparently, so that's pretty good. Now fan-wise, it's coming with 3 100mm fans. These are the G1 design, the unique fan blade design, which do a really good job in the other ones I've tested. They're also coming with double ball bearings. That'll be good for reliability and also help keep it quiet. Now the center fan, you'll notice, is a bit more recessed into the card. Now that one spins in the opposite direction as well. Now they say that helps with the cooling. But yeah, it also means that the card's a lot more compact. The cooler's a lot more compact, so that's good. Now, the fans also come with their 3D active, I should say. They come up with so many different names, guys. It's always fun for me to remember them all, which is just another fan stop technology. That means these fans will be turned off once when the graphics card is below a certain temperature, and then they'll turn on after that. They all have then different names, like 0 decibel technology or 0 frozen technology. It's all different, but they all do the same thing at the end of the day. Now, it's also coming with a aerospace grade PCB coating to help shield from dust, moisture, and corrosion. They'll stop anything going wrong with it in the future, so that's also really good. Now, power phase wise, coming with 12 plus 2 power phases and Titan X grade chokes and capacitors. And it also has RGB lighting on the front, side, and rear. You see a big metal backplate there. Now, one thing I want to address quickly is if you have gone on to your favorite shop to buy one of these graphics cards, say you head over to playtech.co.nz if you're in New Zealand, you'll notice there's 2 Aorus 1080 Ti's, and you might be going, huh, what's going on here? Why are there 2? Is it a listing error or something? No, there actually is 2 that you can buy, and one costs $50 more than the other. The Xtreme Edition here costs $50 more. So what do you get for that extra $50? Well, hey, you get higher factory clock speeds, which is good. You get Gigabyte's GPU gauntlet sorting, which basically just gives you a more bin GPU, which should allow you for better overclocks, in theory. You get a much larger copper backplate. You get the RGB backlit logo on the backplate also, and you get that 4-year warranty. So that's really solid. For 50 New Zealand dollars extra, just get the Xtreme Edition. Don't get the other one, get this one, because it is worth it for those extras I just listed. Just let alone the 4-year warranty, that would make it worth it. So yeah, I would just get this one, pay that little bit extra. In the US, it might only be like $25 US extra, so definitely pay it and get this guy instead. So let's go over power then. So you get 2 8-pin power connectors up the top there, pretty much what I would expect coming out of this guy. Let's go over to I/O then, and you get a lot in terms of I/O. So we're seeing get 2 HDMI ports on the back there. You're also getting triple display ports and of course a DVI-D port. What's more interesting as well is down the on the other end of the card is another HDMI port back there. So to me, that's just going to be for the VR guys, I imagine. We'll be able to take advantage of that, needing 3 HDMI ports. Everybody else, you'll just be using DisplayPort anyway, so it won't really be a worry. But it's good that they throw it in there anyway, so I guess that's always a good thing. So yeah, this card is huge, and I expect the cooling to be magnificent on it. This is going to be an absolute beast of a graphics card, and I will be doing a showdown between this Aorus Xtreme Edition GTX1080 Ti against the MSI Gaming X 1080 Ti. Now I want to ask you guys this question. I usually say who will win, but you know, that's kind of quite an open question, so I'm going to make it more specific. Which of these cards, factory out of the box, do you think will have the better cooling? Which one do you think will get the better temps? This Aorus Xtreme Edition with its massive Windforce stacker cooler, or the Gaming X, which is no small cooler on that either. It's absolutely huge. Which one do you think will have the better cooling? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now I thank you all for watching this video. Please subscribe to Tech Showdown if you haven't already, and like the video. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.